Hi, I'm Steve with Foiling Magazine, and I'm here with Tiesda from Starboard. I'm not sure if everybody knows, but you have a pretty extraordinary history in all kinds of design, and you have a lot of success on the windsurfing side in foil design. So I wanted you to talk about, first, what's coming in 2023 for Starboard on the foil side for winging, for example.
Winging is a new sport, and it's crazy. Like a brand like Starboard, you can innovate like crazy. It's like a Godsend, you know. So we've been working on a lot of different new products. We've got a really exciting airfoil board here that has an innovating deck platform. We've got lots of new foils. This is the Glider Pro that I'll show you. We've got this really cool quick lock system and an adjustable fuselage. So yeah, it's like, you know Starboard very well yourself. We love to make new stuff. We like to innovate. We like to make the high performance stuff, and everything around foiling is just so much fun.
Isn't it? Yeah, yeah. So let me just ask a personal question. What do you like to do right now? Like, I know you have a strong windsurfing background, but do you enjoy winging, or do you, I mean, where is your passion?
Right now, I would say anything to do with foiling is just really, really fun. It's a whole new sensation. You're learning everything over again. You know it. Like when it's the learning that's the most fun part.
It's great to be a novice again, right? Yeah.
Like doing your first foil jibe or catching your first wave on the foil. Foil tacking, you know, all these little things is what you love, you know.
So much fun. Really, so what do you want to talk about first? There's so much fun in front of us here.
This is the new airfoil.
Yeah.
It's really cool because everyone's been trying to raise to that challenge of making a good inflatable foil board. And the only issue with the inflatable foil board is that you're dealing with a soft platform.
Absolutely.
And on a foil, you want to feel as connected as you can to the foil. Otherwise, you have no control.
I mean, the issue that you're describing is that the foil is on the bottom surface and you're standing on the top surface, and there's flex in between.
There's flex. It's not just a little bit of flex. Anything you inflate is just going to move around a lot. And so we tried everything. There's all the solutions a lot of people are using, which is a plate on the bottom. But then no matter what you do, you're going to have like this air compression, and it's never going to be that direct feeling. Right. So what we did is that we flipped the equation and we put the deck now on the top side. We screw the foil directly to the deck, and you have this incredibly direct feel where you use.
Can we take that part out?
So this fills up the hole, and that helps to like prevent the water filling in and reduce bit of drag. And now you can see how the mast connects directly to the aluminum plate down there.
Yeah, so that's extraordinary. And so you can just see to here, but how far does the plate extend?
So if you look to the top, you can see it goes all the way to your front foot. So that's why no matter...
Oh, so yeah, you can see it. Oh, right there.
Exactly, yeah.
So your whole standing area is on a rigid surface.
Yeah, and you have this incredibly direct connection. It actually feels even more direct than a hardboard sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah, just because it's so thin, you know?
Yeah.
And then you're using the inflatable part just as a flotation.
Yeah, yeah. And have you found any like better airflow without having any hardware on the bottom or anything, or just it feels correct basically?
You mean if you
like on normal equipment, your hardware is actually your screw heads, you know, and now it's
recessed.
It's recessed.
The only thing is that you would, if you can, you want to use like a maybe 10 centimeter longer mast, just because it's further down.
Oh, right, of course.
But beside that, it feels exactly.
And so is this something that you patented or work on patenting? Because it's a pretty innovative idea.
You'll have to ask Svein. I think we applied for it.
Okay.
I think it's patent pending, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. But it's definitely a good idea.
Yeah,
to be honest,
sure.
like the main thing we do is we just innovate all the time, and it's just fun. We don't really look to try and patent and protect it.
But it's just a brilliant idea to attach your foot to the top here.
Super simple, yeah.
So you want to talk a little bit about the foils?
The foils, yeah. So this is, was it patented, Shane? It's patented.
It's all patented. Okay.
Fully patented. Okay, so
that's according to the big man. So.
So here we got the. So this is what we call the Quick Lock 2 system. And this is the fun part. You asked me like what I enjoy doing and coming up with solutions, engineering solutions to like that you see everybody's trying to like find their version, and I'm like, I can do it better, you know?
Yeah.
So this is our system. It's called Quick Lock 2 because it's quick to assemble, quick to unlock. What you do is you just have to, you see the little pressure bolt there?
Oh yeah.
Just give it a quick half turn to release, that's it. Lift out the thing and then pull out on the thing. And that's how easy it is.
That's it. So yeah.
You got this little jaw system, and and the other cool part is it's the only wing-based adjustable system.
Yeah. So you can extend your fuselage, right?
Exactly.
Oh, nice. And then the lock is right there.
Exactly. And then if you on the front wing, it's a similar system. You undo the pressure bolt, and it just slides straight off.
Oh wow.
And then if you want to, you have a spacer for for the front section as well.
And so is this for like wind foiling versus wing foiling, or is just a different sensation?
This one's a wing foil system.
Right, but like moving the front wing forward, that makes it more windsurf style, no?
No, what we do is moving it forwards gives you a little bit more power,
Okay.
a little bit more upwind ability, and both together you have a wider base, so it's more stable.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the other day we had like a race, and suddenly they put in an upwind leg. You put in the spacer, and you can drive upwind a lot better.
Fantastic.
It's a really, really cool system, actually.
Well, that's all pretty exciting.
Yeah, this is the new Glider Pro, which is our new sort of like high-performance racing foil.
Yeah, for sure.
Really, really happy with this new carbon finish. We had this out in the water, and yeah, everyone's loving it. So really stoked, actually.
What sizes does the Glider Pro come in? I mean, that's pretty darn small right there, 550.
Yeah, this one's our smallest one, the 550 for higher winds. This is our fastest foil, essentially. Then we've got the 700 and 900 and the 1050.
Oh, fantastic. And what's the foil line going to look like for 2023?
We've got 4 collections. So we've got the Glider Pro, our super high aspect. Then you've got the Glider, which is a high aspect, really efficient foil. Then we've got the E-type and S-type, which are our medium aspect and the low aspects.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Awesome.
One for every category of foil, basically.
Awesome.
They all run on this modular quick lock platform. Then we've got 2 mast systems, a carbon mast system and an aluminum mast system as well. So,
lots going on. Well, thank you, Tiesda. That was really fantastic. Good to see you, man.
Thanks,
Absolutely.
Steve.
Yep.